Hi everyone, happy Saturday. Today we're going to be going to a couple yard sales. I have this one with me who is not paying attention. She's already on her iPad. I'm going to try to be picky today because I really don't need inventory. I just can't not go to yard sales because you never know what you're going to find. So we're still going to hit a couple up and we're stopping at our first one right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get going because as usual, I'm a couple minutes late. Morning. You guys started, right?
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm not early. Too early, am I? So this yard sale was actually unplanned and is actually the second yard sale that we tried to go to. The first one had an inaccurate address on it, so we were unable to locate it, which kind of was a bummer because it looked like it was going to be a really good one. So we just stopped at this one on our way to the next planned location because it didn't open until later. It didn't look too exciting, but I figured we had time, so we stopped. I didn't even look at these goggles, like they didn't even cross my vision, but looking back at this video and looking up comps, I definitely probably should have picked them up. They didn't go for too much money, but as low as they were asking for many things at this yard sale, it wouldn't have been a bad pickup. Morning. And how much are you asking for this one?
What's that?
The cold brew.
Oh, two.
$2? Yeah, let's do that. I had no idea at the time what the cold brew maker was going to go for. I just figured for $2 I would try it out, and worst case scenario, I would just keep it for myself. But it looks like it goes for pretty decent money, so I will be listing it. I was really considering these Free People boots. They just had like a ton of wear on them on the bottom and around that toe area. It very well could have been on purpose or just made that way, but I just wasn't really comfortable with it. Looking back, I probably should have at least asked how much they wanted for them. How much for the gloves?
Not mine, but
$1.
great.
Thank you so much. You guys have a good sale. This next yard sale actually happened to be their whole house. They're getting ready to move. So basically everything was for sale that was in the house and outside. A lot of times at yard sales that have this many items or they're like estate sales, I do get overwhelmed. I'm still learning hard goods. So it's not that easy for me to look around and know what is profitable. I kind of stick to things that stand out to me or are new. And I try to look up as much as I can, but I also don't want to spend too much time at this yard sale and miss out on other ones. So it's kind of a balancing act. This one was definitely a little overwhelming. The lighting also wasn't that great because I think they already had the power off. So I apologize if anything's too hard to see. I was also having audio issues, which I didn't know at the time, but when I watched the playback from all these videos, my mic was not in a great place, so there was a lot of muffling and loud noises. So I'm editing this video as well as I can, and I hope it turns out okay. In this area full of a bunch of books and bags, I decided to kind of group the ones that I was interested in. A lot of them were already in that box. They were like Winnie the Pooh sets, 2 different Winnie the Pooh set books, some sets of Disney like learning books, and I put them all together to see how much they wanted for them. I was looking up quick comps. Some of them I was having trouble finding what they would go for or any kind of comps on them. But it looks like the Winnie the Pooh box sets go for about $40 plus a piece. These, or at least one of the box sets, was pretty worn. So I don't think I would get quite $40. But even if I get, $20 for one and $40 for the other, we're doing really good. And that's not even including the Disney learning sets that were included in this box. They got a little Jan's for it. Huh?
This is a Japanese, I think it's from Japan.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely hold on to it. It's Disney, regardless. I'll definitely hold on to it. This is the bag that he's holding, and it is a bag from Disneyland Tokyo. It has a really cute pattern on it. I was having a really hard time finding any kind of comps. I don't see any on eBay or any that have actually sold, so I'm not quite sure what I want to list it at yet.
Do I own?
No idea.
No idea.
They have the books and then these.
Okay, so you can just have that, but I want 5 for that.
Okay.
Because it's like brand new.
Okay. Yeah, it looks in great condition.
If I can have some of
Here, morning.
You know what? He called me and he goes, "Oh, you need to go to the bar."
The words have some stuff.
Look at the
These are so fun, huh?
Yes.
Cool.
You go to this coffee. Whoa.
I can say, "Kids, come up here. Do you want a boat? It's yours if you do."
You know what?
Mama, these could be for sale.
Oh, is it for propagation?
Kayak.
What is propagation?
I'm gonna get this.
Are these sharp enough? Those are antiques. They'll need to go to the. They'll need to go. Those.
This is only one.
That's all I need. Oh no, there's 3. No. Yeah, look. Oh, at least pay your 50 cents. No. No, I will not.
Mom,
Give it to them.
It's free.
Yeah, we got.
I'll get these two.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
Good.
I know. Fine when it's sitting on the sink. I think I'm
Okay.
going to put it in a bag for you.
okay. I was like, no, please don't break.
And it took me a while to figure out how it all worked.
Oh, where they go.
Uh-huh.
It's
And
such
then
a
once
cute
it's
display.
in, isn't it adorable?
It is. And once the little clippings go in there, it's going to be
Yes.
so cute.
$3 for both.
$3, okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, I think I have change. Sure, exact change.
Get some tiaras. Let me see.
Yeah, they have a light up candle.
Perfect.
Right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
Peanut butter cup.
Is it? It's really pretty. I was really considering this Tiffany style lamp. I just could not find any markings on it to identify the brand or maker. She says it's the real deal. I'm not entirely sure what she means by that, but I looked up comps and they just seemed all over the place. So for something so fragile that would be a pain to ship, I just decided to pass on. But let me know, do you think I'm crazy? Should I have picked it up? They wanted $15 for it.
You know? And so, but I did it for enough years that
Yeah, good for you.
actually I did quit in the middle of COVID because of those restrictions kept changing. And it was
I don't
putting
blame
us-
you.
putting us at risk. I mean,
So these are a pair of Christian Dior sunglasses. I mean, they're not really sunglasses. They're like of a light blue, as you can see right there, like a light blue tint over them. They do have a couple scratches, but they look pretty authentic to me. So I went ahead and picked them up because even if I figure out that they're not, it's only $3.
that's no brainer. And then you can come home to your family and you know. I mean, I would get my car in the garage and I would strip like I'd go to my laundry.
Go put that back.
Huh?
Go put that back.
Huh?
Go put that back.
Pretty wild.
You're gonna get my Christian Dior sunglasses.
Of course.
Do you know that I never wore them, but you
Really?
don't want to know what I paid for them?
No, I
It
don't.
was in the hundreds, and I
Oh, I
was
bet.
I was at a party, and this woman at work had invited me, and she had invited all these rich people, and they were all just dropping money left and right. And I felt obligated to buy something.
I
and
know what you
bought
mean.
them. I think I paid 150 for them. Came home and I said to my husband, that really ticked me off. I felt obligated to spend that kind of money, you know?
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome. But enjoy them, because you know what, I
look
didn't
like
want
they're
to
in
wear
great
them because they
condition.
were so expensive. I didn't want to break them, and you know what, they lived in a closet in a drawer for many years. So I hope you enjoy them.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you.
Hope you have a great sale.
Oh,
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
did you want
maybe did
something?
Yeah.
I was like, sorry, I didn't even check if you were ready.
I know you do.
My
what? My
I feel like
coffee
I have one, but
You put it in a
I'm
corner.
not sure.
What is it?
So I made it
It's a
into a
little
coffee bar, but
TV.
you know what? If you see
Well, that's
my
kind of cool. I mean, for $1, you just want to see it.
Yeah, but like there's one of the what's it called I have for this, the chargers. I still have it, and it looks like it's this right here, and it's just a cool like a little electronic that.
Are you looking at this too or no? Yeah.
Oh, because we're
Oh, all
over
three.
here.
Yeah, for these things.
Was it good?
Thanks.
Yep, no problem. $1, and $1.
Okay, I'm so glad. Enjoy
you.
it, guys.
Thank you. Have a good day. Ready?
My size?
I thought we were done for the day, so I had turned my camera off, my mic off, and just wrapping things up. And then we saw this one, so I turned my camera back on, and I thought I turned my mics back on, but I did not. So there is no audio on this. I didn't really find anything at this yard sale. Anyhow, I ended up picking up this new in box, kind of still sealed Wordle game. I don't know yet if I'm going to keep it or sell it. It'll probably only sell for like $10 or $15, but I thought it could be a fun game for us to have at the house. So still haven't decided on that one, but I do pick that up at the end of this little yard sale. We are back home. It wasn't too successful of a day, but we did get some good low-cost items. Everything we got today was pretty inexpensive, so even if they are duds, it's really not that big of a deal. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we did pick up. So we got this little Minnie Mouse backpack. It may be from Tokyo Disney. I'm not sure. I gotta do a little bit more comp search on this one, but I paid $5 for this one. For this bag, I paid $1.50, I think. It's just the sack, which is a good kind of bread and butter bag brand. But it's leather with the embossing, has a little bit of wear, but this type of purse kind of looks like that anyways, and it just kind of adds a little bit of character, I guess, maybe in my opinion. And then it has the pretty inside lining. And I also got this cold brew coffee maker, Sobu. I haven't heard of the brand before, but they only wanted, I think, $2 for it, I think is what it was. If not, I'll pop it up on the screen. I can't remember, but it was really cheap and it's brand new. So I thought, why not give it a try? And if it wasn't really worth anything, then maybe I would keep it for myself. And then we picked up, this is a Game Boy cleaning kit, I believe. Let me open it up. So this is what's inside. I haven't really done research to see if everything, I haven't even looked in here. So this is some kind of cord. It is a Nintendo cord. I'm just not sure what it goes to. Don't mind my dry hands. And there's also some instruction booklets here. I don't know if those are worth anything. Maybe, I'm not, does this go? I'm not sure. I don't really know what any of this stuff is. There is some liquid in here. This brush has seen better days. So I do not know. Comms only look like for a complete set, like basically in great condition, and it's what theirs look like online. Only about $15 to $20, but maybe these little booklets are worth something. I have no idea. A little bit more research to be determined on this one, but at $1, I just figured it couldn't hurt to try out. And then also picked this up for $1 as well. I'm not sure it was really worth $1. I can open it with one hand. There we go. Hi. It has this like pattern. It almost like it's maybe from Japan, but there's no markings or anything. I'm not sure. It feels like really good quality. So I really don't know. $10 maybe. Either way, it's really cute. And then I get these gloves for $1. I don't know if I'm gonna sell them. I just saw that they had goat skin, and they just seem like really good kind of around the house gloves, or you know, doing any kind of work or building anything. These could be good and come in use. And this I also don't know if I'm going to sell. We used to play the Wordle on the app whenever that was kind of popular. We haven't played it in a while, but for $2, it's sealed. I think it only goes for like $10, $15. I'm not sure. So not sure if I'm going to sell this yet. We may keep it to play here at the house. So we also got this. It's like I think it's a TV. It was only $1. It did not come with a cord. Does it say iPad Travel Companion? I'm not sure. I don't even know if it works, but I would assume we probably have some kind of cord to test it out. But for $1, even if it's not worth anything to sell, to have for the kids on any kind of traveling, will come in handy. So then we got these Christian Dior sunglasses, if I can get them out. There are some scratches on them, but I figured for this style, and I'm pretty sure they're authentic, I'm gonna do a little bit more research, but for $3, this is easily $40. And then the last thing I got was this big box of books. So some of them are kind of one-offs, but the main reason I got it was because it has these sets of Pooh books, and like this set is in pretty good condition. There's another set that looks a bit older, these. And I'm not even sure if it's complete. But the sets seem to go for like around $40. I paid $10 for the whole box, so I definitely think I can make my money back. And I'm hoping that some of these other ones that are kind of thrown in here are pretty decent too. So we'll see, but I figured $10, why not? We'll look up comps later. So no huge things today or big flips that we found, but a couple good items that were really inexpensive. And I like to keep my cost of goods as low as I can, so not mad at those purchases. I'll put the total I spent right here, and then also how much I think I'll get for them. So overall, not too bad of a day. Either way, like I always say, I love going to yard sales and just looking for treasures. You never know what you're gonna find. There's good weeks and there's bad weeks, and there's like okay weeks like this week. And either way, it's always fun. But thank you guys so much for coming along with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.